We're live.
Hello.
Hey, everyone. We're so excited to do a recap of all the new products from convention. I'm super excited. Are you excited, Ashley?
I'm already drinking my recharge. I got that in my doTERRA branded marketplace cup. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know, but you need to go to get in the marketplace. But yes, I'm ready.
Sweet. Okay. Well, here we go. The New Products Convention 2023. What you need to know all about it. Here is the first product that we're going to talk about. If I can get the slide to go.
Uh-oh.
Go. Maybe I need to be over here. There we go. Sweet. Serenity System. Oh my goodness. Have you been using this, Ashley?
I've been using it since the day we got it. I slept like crap in the Airbnb the first 2 nights that I was there. And then I was like, well, I'm going to try the sleep system. I mean, I loved the Serenity before, but when Emily said this just takes it to a whole nother level, she was not kidding. She was not kidding.
Yeah, exactly. So we have the Serenity 15 milliliter. Nothing has changed to this formula. It's the same Serenity. And then we have the Serenity stick, which is just like the Deep Blue stick. Feels like the same thing. Smells different. Smells like Serenity with a little kick, right?
I don't think it smells different. Some people said they could smell the valerian root. I can't. I think it smells like Serenity.
Yeah, I can definitely smell the Serenity, but I do smell that valerian. And for people like Alyssa, it could be in a negative smell or it could be a positive smell.
Yeah. They said that doTERRA worked really hard because apparently valerian smells like dirty feet. And doTERRA worked really hard to make sure that your Serenity stick did not smell like dirty feet. I do not get dirty feet from this at all. I would rub it all over me, but it's like what, 1 o'clock our time. I'll just want to take a nap, and I don't have time for a nap. But it's smooth. I mean, it rubs on like butter. I mean, big fan of the stick so far.
Yeah, I agree. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we have the Serenity soft gels, which I have both here. And they look a little different for sure. Let me see if I can tell the difference.
The bottles look different?
Oh, you know what? They don't look different. Oh, well, they're a little bit bigger.
Okay.
The soft gels are a little bit bigger than the old ones. I don't know if you could really see much of a difference. It's really hard to see the difference. But yeah, they're great. I've been taking them every night. And I just love the way I'm sleeping through the night. I also have it diffusing and doing the stick. Like they say, you need to do all of them. And if you don't notice a difference, they say give it some time to just do its job. I think they were saying like 90 days to really see a difference. And so let's talk about the valerian. It comes from China. And the really cool thing about our oils is not only are we blessing people who are using it, but we're blessing the other side of it. So it is creating 106 jobs. So 328 lives are supported by the valerian that's being harvested. And the new improved Serenity soft gels include the tart cherry. And
Jen, have you heard like lately? I feel like all over TikTok, all over Instagram, Facebook, everyone's like, skip the Ambien, skip the sleeping pills, and just chug some tart cherry juice. I've been hearing it everywhere. And the fact that like doTERRA was kind of ahead of the curve because these have been in the works for a while now. The fact that they added that, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but I was like, wow, kudos doTERRA.
Yeah, no, I have not heard about so that was the first thing. So it's a natural melatonin. So for those who don't know, like me. So here we go. Key ingredients to the Serenity. For those who are new and not sure, but we have the lavender is majority of the Serenity, ylang ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, Hawaiian sandalwood, and vanilla bean extract. And then the stick has the valerian. And here's how to use it if you're not familiar. You can use it throughout the day if you're in stressful situations, if you have any, if you have stressful events happening like flying. Some people get stressed out when they're traveling. Or if you're going to be around a lot of people and that's kind of raises your, blood pressure, then you can use it then. But I prefer to use it at night. Apply it to your feet, apply it to your neck. And this is great for kiddos.
Yes, I've already been using it at diaper changes. Just the stick right on the bottom of the feet. Love it.
Yeah. And then, so you want to use this an hour before bed. The Serenity soft gels, you want to use at least a half an hour before bed. Start diffusing in your room. Get the bedroom and the atmosphere prepared for sleep. And of course, stay off your phones if you can.
Easier said than done.
Exactly. All right. Unwinding after work is also great. You can put it in your bath with the Epsom salts. I am definitely love my baths with my Epsom salts and Serenity essential oil. Okay. Now we have birch.
This one, I think of all the products, this one shocked me. I'm not sure why it says birch and then Serenity 15 mil soft gels on this slide, but
oops.
Yeah, this one shocked me. If you guys have been around for a while, we haven't had birch ever as a permanent product. It was one that we were gifted with convention kits in the past, including last year. It took them an entire year to get us that bottle of birch because there really is no true birch, like actual authentic birch essential oil on the planet. And that kind of shocked me.
Yes. So there are 27 birch oils currently available in the market. And all of these were tested, and not one of those birch oils had a single drop of birch oil. So wintergreen and birch have similar chemistry. So the majority of the birch oil out there was basically wintergreen.
Some of them that they tested contained expired aspirin, which is just synthesized wintergreen. It's terrifying, you guys. If you don't know where your oils are coming from, you have literally no idea what's in that bottle. And I've always known that, but when they put the picture up there of all the different brands they tested, I guarantee you have used them more than likely before you found doTERRA. Hopefully you don't still use them, but definitely have heard of some of these big brands that didn't contain a single drop of true birch. That blew me away.
Yeah. So birch is a tree native to the United States and Canada, and they can grow up to 75 to 80 feet tall. So that's pretty amazing. You can use birch for healthy skin, soothing massage. Mm-hmm. So here's some more information about the birch that we just talked about. That was pretty amazing. So it's great for mild muscle or joint discomfort.
It's in our deep blue. If you guys want to know like the power of birch, it's in our deep blue. And it's, you know how great the deep blue is. So it is great for muscle aches, discomfort, things like that. It's awesome.
Yeah. So caution, you will want to use it if you have sensitive skin. Dilute birch for topical use. All right. So Blue Lotus.
So yeah, this one, I don't know that before they gave it to us in that Precious Petals one, I don't know that I'd ever even heard of this. And I had no idea that like it actually didn't exist before us.
I know. It's incredible. You know, I kind of, when they were talking about Blue Lotus and that it was native to the Nile River, I just pictured, I bet back in, the Bible ages, just when Moses was, alive and how he was in the river, and oh my gosh, that story about Moses just went through my head. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, how amazing the Blue Lotus was back then. All the Egyptians, the paintings on the wall. I can't remember what it's called.
The hieroglyphics.
Yes. How they had the Blue Lotus in like everything.
Yeah. It was like, it was sacred. It was a very sacred flower to the Egyptians. And the fact that it doesn't exist along the Nile and in the places it used to is incredibly sad.
Mm-hmm. And it's due to the pollution in the Nile River. So back in 1998, when Emily first was on the search for blue lotus, is exactly when this family started growing blue lotus in China. So it takes 1 ton of blue lotus petals to create 1 kilo of blue lotus absolute. It's amazing. And the exciting thing is it's 100% exclusive to doTERRA. So we are the only ones that have pure 100% blue lotus essential oil out there.
And you guys, that makes a difference. Like, what she's saying is that there is one place to get actual true blue lotus essential oil on the planet. And those growers only supply that oil to doTERRA. Mm-hmm. No one else can get the oil from them. No one else is going to be able to replicate what these growers have done in building these farms. They're ponds, guys. These are like water lilies. They're blue lotus. They come up out of the water. They open every day. They close every night. It's a pretty extensive operation they have going on. They are the only growers of blue lotus, and they only sell exclusively to doTERRA, to you. It's pretty special.
Yeah. So, and the impact that blue lotus is having on the world is it's creating 92 jobs, 285 lives are being supported. Blue lotus, it mixes well with magnolia for a calming aroma, and blue lotus and jasmine plus bergamot to create a bright aroma. It enhances your skin moisture, and it locks in hydration. So that's a little bit about the blue lotus. So here are some great applications and uses of blue lotus. And the best thing, no side effects.
Right. No hallucinogenic side effects, risks, anything like that. But it is known for its ability to create some pretty awesome dreams. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Before you jump to the PB Assist, Jen had mentioned, how many lives are impacted, how many jobs are created. And when she says something like 97 jobs created, I know if you're not at convention and you're not seeing these remote areas where, like, for instance, the blue lotus is being grown, you don't really get the impact of what 90 some jobs is. These are the most remote areas of the world where they're just small. They're tiny little villages where most of the people have had to leave to go search for other employment and other ways to earn money. The Blue Lotus Farm is actually bringing people back to their homes and supplying them with jobs. So yeah, 92 or whatever, she just, like, the exact number doesn't sound like a lot, you guys, but the impact is huge for these people. It really is. So just try to keep that in mind when it's like, oh, whoopity-doo, 90 jobs. That might be one division of the company where you work, or maybe who you take your lunch break with, but it's a lot when it comes to the areas of the world that we're talking about and the operations that are being set up and maintained and able to, provide for these communities. It's pretty impactful.
Yeah. One of these days, it's my dream to be able to go to one of those farms and be able to experience that,
Yes, for sure.
All right. The PB Assist. Oh. Yum.
Never mind.
This here, I have one. I'm going to take it right now. So this is the new PB Assist. It used to be the junior. It's available for everyone. It's not just for kids. And this is strawberry melon flavor.
I know. I already took one today, but I'm totally taking another.
It's like a treat.
It is. So if you guys have tried it before, The flavor is a little bit different, but I don't really think that much. But you will notice, which I don't mind, it's a little less sweet. It's not as sweet as the last one. And they added different strains in here. So there's actually 7 billion AFU live cells in this. And if you're completely unfamiliar, what the really cool thing is that even though this is like a powder, like it's showing in the picture, you can down it like a little pixie stick. You can add it to, over fruit, which is a delicious. But they're micro encapsulated. So it's a probiotic that is still going to make it through your stomach acid and things like that and get to your GI, your lower intestines, where you need those good probiotics. So you still have all the amazingness that was the PB Assist Junior. They just, again, took it to the next level. And my kids already love them. I mean, they love the old ones, but they still love these. So they'll still love them.
Yes. Don't mix it with hot beverages, please. Okay. Oops. Where'd that go? Here we go. And we already talked about the different strains and how it gets delivered to your lower GI tract. Now we have the PB Restore. So this is replacing the PB Assist, right? It's in a glass bottle. And if you take it more, if you're going to not take this every day, then you need to store it in the refrigerator. But if you're going to take it within the 30 days, then it's fine to not refrigerate. It'll be okay. So this has the pro and post biotics. I was watching one of the Terra Talks, and Dr. Riggs was talking about how diet, your foods can impact the microbiome of your gut. And he knew another doctor that was doing a study, and he had his college student just eat hamburgers and chicken nuggets and French fries and Coke for 10 days. And then they tested the microbiome of his gut, and I think it was 40%. I wrote it down. 40%. He lost 40% of his diversity of the microbiome in his gut. That's 1,400 different types of bacteria gone. Voila! Just
in 10 days.
Yeah,
10 days. I mean, that's a vacation, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I saw that exact same talk, and that statistic blew me away too, because people think that it takes a while to cause damage. No, it doesn't. 10 days, guys.
So this is the importance of good microbiome of your gut. This is going to help you. I mean, because 70%, more than 70% of your immune system comes from your gut. So it's really important to have a healthy gut. So you want to take this before your meal, okay, with just water, and you want to take it, avoid taking it with high temperature foods or beverages.
The other cool thing, it wasn't Dr. Riggs's talk, it was somebody else. The most unexpected side effect, I'm going to call it, from the probiotics, the PB Restore and the PB Assist Plus sachets was mood.
Yeah.
I mean, so many of the people that were trialing this product could not believe a lower attitude-y phase before that time of the month, more overall happiness and feelings of well-being and all of these things. And I was like, so if 70+% of your immune system is in your gut, they figure at least your gut is responsible for 80% of your overall well-being, including your mental health. That's huge. Huge. But it makes sense then why pre, pro, and postbiotics and getting that diversity in your gut to keep your gut microbiome healthy affects your emotional well-being. I mean, it was like a light bulb for me. I mean, I teach that, right? But the fact that I don't know that I've ever felt an emotional or mental shift with the probiotics. And to hear that, I was like, oh, sign me up. Sign me up.
Yeah, exactly. And it improves your sleep too. So in so many areas, this helps your whole body holistically. So You may experience some changes in your stool, so just be aware of that. So, like we said, it's going to support a digestive health, gut barrier integrity. Oh, and skin. So my son, who is 16 years old, having acne issues, I'm totally going to get him on this PB Restore. And of course, his diet is not the greatest either. So I'm excited about that. Oh my gosh. Now the new oils. Can you pronounce this one? Shinrin Yoku.
Shinrin Yoku.
Yeah. So we have a 15 milliliter bottle and a 10 milliliter roll-on touch.
I've already lost my roll-on because I put it in my purse because I am in love. I've talked to you guys so many times about how I'm a tree girl. You don't have to be a tree girl to love this, but oh my God. Oh, like seriously. Jen, I'm just going to sniff. You're going to have to talk about this one.
Oh my gosh. So this was created in Japan, right? This is harvested in Japan. And the Japanese people are, you know, they have a stressful environment with business and just life. And they have this thing where it's called forest bathing that they do. And they practice absorbing the calming atmosphere of natural places like the forest. I wrote some things down here about this. Did you know that Americans spend 93% of their time inside? They did a 1992 study about this. And there's just something therapeutic and healing when you are in nature. And so they're basically capturing nature in a bottle. I have this diffusing on my desk right now. And I love just the aroma of it. Now, when you think of woods, you know, maybe you're thinking of arborvitae or something, but this is far from that. It's got a sweet smell to it, don't you think?
Yeah, citrusy.
Yeah, almost a little citrusy.
Yeah, lemon is what I smell. But then depending on if you're smelling it out of the bottle, putting it on, like I can pick up the patchouli when I put it on, very small hint of it. Don't let that scare you. And, you know, Jen said, you know, they captured nature in a bottle. That's not a whole lot of fluff that she's saying right there. They actually have done testing when you are out in the forest and the trees, I'm not going to get sciencey here, people. I'm not sciencey, but the trees and the plants are creating different phytogens that benefit our body. What they did was they used essential oils that recreated or mimicked those responses in our body. And the results that they had from, you know, the study group that they had was that the same things that was happening, the benefits that we were getting out of actual forest bathing, this ancient Japanese practice, you can get from the essential oil here, or the phytosides, whatever. I said phytogens, whatever, you know me. But it's replicated by using this essential oil. Now, I'm not saying skip the forest and sit in your house. I mean, still get out in the forest, but maybe use both. Or on days where it's raining and you can't get out your essential oils. This one surprised me with how it smelled. It's yummy.
It really is. Really is. So more benefits. It energizing, rejuvenating experience when you combine this with creation of a green space in your home, inspired by the health promoting practice of forest bathing. Now, that was the first time I've ever heard of forest bathing.
Oh, I had heard of it, but really, to me, it was just like a hokey way to tell you to go hike. And you know me, I don't hike. I will forest bathe now. I will totally forest bathe, but I'm not going on a hike. No.
Yeah. Okay, so 15 milliliter of that and the 10 milliliter touch. Now we have the Supermint toothpaste.
It's the good one, guys. If you missed like mintiness of the toothpaste with the On Guard, you got it back with the Supermint on steroids because it's the Supermint, right?
Right.
You still have the hydroxyapatite in the toothpaste, which helps with the remineralization of the teeth. It's naturally whitening, but you get, I mean, it's all the awesomeness of the On Guard toothpaste with a different flavor, and it's that super mint, and it is super mint.
Mm-hmm. So what I have been doing, or what I did in convention, I haven't really opened my bottle, my tube yet, but doing this in the morning, giving you that refreshing breath and kind of waking you up with all the mints, and then at night doing the On Guard toothpaste.
Oh,
so yeah, right?
Yeah.
So that is pretty much all we have for the new products. Doesn't seem like it's a lot, but
I know. It just said thank you, and I was like, wait a minute, isn't there? Wait, what? How can there?
We're already done. Oh my gosh!
Well, oh, you know what we didn't talk about, and it's not in these slides.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
That's what I'm like. That's not right.
I know, it's like.
Okay, so I mentioned before that I have my recharge in my water. I have been begging doTERRA for electrolytes for years. So if you were in person and you purchased your convention kit, it came with a box of lemon lime and a box of wild strawberry. Okay, like a sampler pack. I want to say there were 7, so 7 in each. Once we're able to buy them, there'll be 30 in a pack. But we got the ability to try these. I don't know, Jen, have you tried both flavors?
Did I? I think, yes, I have. I didn't try a full wild strawberry, but I took a sip of Amanda's.
Well, I will tell you, I mean, I don't hate the wild strawberry, but I really like the lemon lime over the strawberry. Like, I would drink both. But like, if I'm ordering them going forward, the lemon lime, I love it. Like, I'm a drinker. Like, not, that sounded really bad. I always have to have something to drink. Water, iced tea, electrolytes, whatever it might be, my favorite bubbler. But I like to always have something to drink. I just like that. This is awesome. So electrolytes, 4 different types of magnesium in this, including one that passes and through the blood-brain barrier, which is great. So it can actually help nourish the brain. There was one other thing that I wanted to mention about this, and now I can't remember what it was.
Was it the calcium? So when you drink this, you have to shake it up to activate the calcium or something like that, right?
And they're liquid. They're liquid. I thought they were going to be like a powder. This is a liquid in there. So yes, you shake it up, and then you kind of just squeeze it out like this. And then, stir it up in water, and needs to be, I would say, they say at least 16. I'm going to say at least 20 to 24. At least that's what I prefer. Cold water. So I actually have mine mixed with ice right now. But there's ginseng in here for sustained energy, deep sea ocean minerals from the Curitiba current in the Pacific Ocean to promote healthy water transport between cells. So again, they took a product and they took it to the next level. So this is not just your standard like electrolytes you're buying from the grocery store. This is not that. Right. And when we're able to buy a box, this was something I loved. They're going to be $33 for a box of 30, making them just over $1. And being the drinker that I am, you cannot find a drink at a grocery store, even a water for $1. So I was like, this is perfect. This is going to be even a money saver for me, because my 6-pack of bubblers is like $7. So it'll be like darn near the same price. And I get all the benefits of the electrolytes, the ginseng, the magnesium, the calcium, which you need together to even absorb the calcium. So that was probably the one that shocked me the most, and the most like, oh my God, finally products that they had.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I can't believe, so this is not meant to take with your collagen. Okay. So don't mix it with the collagen, because the collagen is not meant to sip throughout the day. You're supposed to take it like within 15 minutes, I think. And don't take this as a shot.
Oh yeah, funny because I went to the product showcase and I asked because you know what? We're Americans, right? We want it fast and we want it now. So I was like, can't I just rip the top off of this and down it like a shooter? And he kind of laughed and he's like, yeah, no. And you wouldn't like the taste of it anyways, because I did like squish it into my water and then I went and I was like,
oh yeah.
You don't want to do that.
No,
But I like it in water. My son, actually, I don't know what it's like out in Alaska, but my 10-year-old son, I let him drink it and he goes, did you just give me a prime? Like there are these prime drinks. They're these, I don't even know. I want to say they're like kind of sort of like a Gatorade, but they're flavored or sweetened with sucralose and all this crap and dyes. And I won't let my kid drink them, even though every other kid in school is drinking them. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not their mama, you know? Yeah. So when I gave him mine, he like walked away with the cup. And I was like, excuse me. And he's like, no, literally, you just gave me prime. And I was like, no, I didn't. And he's like, well, I love this. So they both of my kids asked to take one in their water bottle to school today. And I was like, you go right ahead.
I know. And we only have like 14.
I know.
You got extra convention kits.
I might have went through the product showcase a couple times.
You're so smart.
I know. They were giving away like a sample of each flavor. So I went 3 times. Well, because I was worried too. I'm like, okay, so I have 28 samples and these you cannot purchase until I want to say January 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, that's a month, 1 a day. And now you add in the kids. I was like, this is not going to work. So I did go through a couple times.
That's awesome. Anyways, if you joined us live, awesome. Say hi to us in the comments below. Share what you're excited to try. We do have some events that are happening in Eau Claire that they're calling Reclaim Your Health. So this is where you can attend, learn about the new products, experience the products, and be able to purchase the products then too. Not sure if they're going to have a limit, but that's another way that we can get some of these. I guess you can't get the recharge, but you can get the other ones for sure in your home now. If you have any questions.
There's also an event. So there's one in Eau Claire or the Oliva area. And then there's another one in the Racine area. If you're in Wisconsin, if you are out and about, we'll put in the comments the link to like find the nearest event to you because they're all over the country. And you're going to want to learn about these. I mean, I'm not the pro on microbiome, that's for sure. So go learn from the professionals.
Yes, definitely. All right. Take care. We love you guys. And hope you can join us next year in person.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, early bird convention tickets are on sale until the 24th. You save big bucks. You get to come with us. We are fun. I guarantee it. You get to go to the marketplace, which is another big perk. And you get to learn firsthand all about all the new products and experience them before anybody else. It is an experience not to be missed. And we hope to see all of you guys next year.
Yeah, and anybody can attend. You don't have to be doing doTERRA as a business. Mm-hmm. You can just be 100% customer, just using the products for your family, and you can attend and participate. So that's pretty cool.
Girls trip.
That's right. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye, guys.